Peaches. The time is 7 o'clock straight up on the dot on this Back at It Monday morning. Downs got in there finally. I was like, are we going to go the whole game without a single touchdown?
I thought they were going to
This is the Super Bowl.
It was going to be one of the first Super Bowls ever that was a shutout. They've never had a shutout ever in the Super Bowl.
Really?
And they were getting they were down to the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It was.
I was kind of pulling for the Seahawks anyway. They were underdogs. They got more former University of Alabama players on their team than the Patriots. So,
yeah.
I was looking at that. And, they were underdogs. I'm not a big Patriots fan because my son and daughter-in-law are. So,
Because they are, and you're like, no.
Well, they were obnoxious. When Brady and the Patriots were doing so well consistently, they were obnoxious fans. They were kind of obnoxious. So it kind of turned me against it.
I get it. That's probably, I don't know. I was young when I became an Auburn fan, but I think that's why I don't like or don't typically pull for Alabama unless.
Well, Alabama fans are
because they're
spoiled.
horrible.
Well, they're not horrible. I'm an Alabama fan. I'm not horrible.
Maybe. Okay, most.
No.
Most are terrible.
No.
When it comes
the only ones that are terrible are the ones that never went to college.
I can't say anything. I'm terrible as an Auburn fan, and I never went to college.
See, that's what you get. I was at Alabama, and these old guys would pull up and say, be obnoxious, all the herringbone and and just overdone everything, and just so obnoxious and loud. And we're gonna keep, And I'd say, when did you go to school here? Hell, I never went to college, boy. And you're going,
I worked on the farm.
Okay, well, so you're just and super fans are great, but they can, it can be. It's a game.
It is.
And now, of course, college football to me is more like pro football. There's really no loyalty to the school or anything anymore. It's really just where they can make the most money, and there's no loyalty for very few guys want to play for Auburn because they always wanted to, or out now if they're playing, they want to know who's going to play them the most and give them the most money. Mm-hmm. And that takes a lot of the pride out of it for me.
I agree. I do not. I know some people have different opinions, but I'm not a fan of the NIL at all.
Of the NIL?
Yeah.
No, me neither. I think it
bit.
ruined college.
Good morning, T&T Peanuts.
But the Super Bowl was kind of neat. I enjoyed it, but that happened. There were. Did you notice? I always love the commercials. I watch for the commercials. Last few years, I've not been that impressed with them. This year, almost 80% of the commercials had to do with bands and old bands and music. It was weird.
Yeah.
And some of those made no sense. I watched the whole commercial, and at the end, I went,
"What?
Who sponsored that?" And Mary go, "I don't know."
No idea.
It had nothing to do. It was weird.
The Backstreet Boys one I was confused. I didn't understand really the Dunkin' Donuts one.
Yeah.
With the throwback it was weird. I scratched my head. I knew it was Dunkin' Donuts because they had Dunkin' all over everything, but I didn't understand
what the concept
correlation,
was.
The concept of bringing all these old actors back and trying to make them look young again.
Right,
I was like, what is happening here?
And you got all these old, rock and roll stars, and they're, you don't know who they are now because they don't look like they did when they were famous. And you're going, who's that old geezer? Oh, that was from Bon Jovi, or that was from,
The one that got me tickled at the beginning, it was like one of the first ones, was the one that had Ben Stiller as a...
Oh, yeah.
And was that Justin Timberlake with him? I don't know
so.
who it was.
But who was the sponsor of that?
I don't know. But they were
falling off stages, and they were bumbling, and it was funny.
Crashing through the drum set.
Here's the deal. It was a funny commercial, but I don't know who it was for.
Still
it didn't do them
idea.
any good, whoever that was for.
It was funny, though.
It was funny.
Some folks, I missed the one... I guess it had had the horses and the animals, and I didn't know.
Are you talking about the horse and the little bird that turned into an eagle? Now that was pretty. It was Budweiser.
I missed it. I ran downstairs.
It wasn't even Budweiser. It was Busch. It was one of the beer companies, but because it had a horse, I just assumed Budweiser because it looked like a Clydesdale. But it was cute. This little young little horse. I forget what you call it. What do you call a baby
Colt.
horse? Colt. Little colts out there running around like a little baby goat, you know. And then you see this little bird fall out of a tree and just almost die. And it's cold and it's shivering. This little baby bird. And it starts raining, and the little horse, looks out and sees it out there, and it goes out in the storm and stands over it and protects it overnight. And then the little bird kind of grows up and
I wish I'd
it
have
has
seen
a few
that.
things that happened to it, and the horse was always there. And then they got to be buddies, and you'd see this little bird flying, trying to stay with it and riding on its back and falling off. And it looks like a chicken. But what happens is you find at the end of the commercial that it's a beautiful bald eagle. And this bald eagle and horse that's fully grown is just there together. And you see this farmer that's watched all this happen, and he's standing there watching this beautiful eagle flying with this big, beautiful horse. And his buddy goes, "Are you crying?" And he goes, "The sun's in my eyes."
I know that sounds like an amazing commercial.
It was.
I hate that I missed
That was probably
one.
my favorite one of the night.
I hate that I missed that. And
Hey, you'll see it again.
the one that I guess, yeah, the one with the crashing all through the drum set and stuff that one made me laugh, but I
Yeah.
still don't know who it was for. But,
And then there were sponsors nowadays. I don't even know what they are, because some of them
Yeah.
are these AI or these high-tech things. Like, you know, you'll see all this stuff. You don't know what it is, and it just ends. They'll throw up the word Everwell, and then it goes away, and you go, "What's
Okay.
Everwell?"
Yeah, I
Or
don't know
what's,
what it
You know,
is.
synopsis. And you go, what's synopsis? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, we're going to talk about the game a little more. We're going to talk about the halftime shows.
Yeah, both of them.
We're going to talk about the Olympics as well. Everything is turned political, Bill. I'm tired. I'm
Yeah.
tired of everything being
Politics.
political.
It's supposed to be a
And
football game.
and the Olympics are supposed to be a source of pride, where representative from our country go
Right.
and compete, and then they open their mouths, and
Yeah, they need to shut up.
you're like, that could have waited. That did not need to be. Some of the stuff that has been said did not need to be said during the Olympics.
Right.
I mean, anyway. Now it got Trump rolling, which he gets fired up. And then he makes everybody mad with stuff he says. Trump, he just gotta weigh in. He just bless him.
He puts videos up and overnight that piss everybody off, and it's amazing. I mean,
you're
the
like,
world feels so
why?
tumultuous right now.
It is.
By the way, did you see where Lindsey Vonn got hurt really bad?
Well, I knew she had just had. Did she have knee surgery, or did she just tear the meniscus?
She had work done, but then she was doing a practice run a couple of days before the Olympics practicing, and she hurt herself.
Yeah.
But she was going to try.
Gonna do it
so
anyway.
First day of the Olympics, she started on her downhill, and she had a horrific crash.
Did they? I saw that
And they had to
helicopter
airlift her
yeah.
out in a helicopter, and so
Lord.
she's out. I mean, she's done. But anyway,
Well,
I didn't watch any of the Olympics after the game last night because it was getting so late. I just said, well, I'll catch up later,
Yeah. We got, I should have been watching the Olympics, but I didn't. We ended up watching one of our shows that we stream.
I
and,
went to bed.
I ended up falling asleep
Well,
right
no,
after.
I didn't. I went in the kitchen, cleaned up for dinner, loaded the dishwasher, took my medicine, went to bed.
Went to bed.
For a guy my age, that's a half a day right there. Especially taking that medicine.
I feel you.
Oh, my God.
Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Ricky.
Good morning.
Thank you for watching and listening. Also, thank you to our YouTube viewers. We appreciate y'all. We have two
Yeah.
formats. We have
Which
the live
is how
stream
I
on
watched
Facebook.
all that stuff last night.
Yep,
YouTube
and-
TV.
And then we have YouTube as well. We're going to thank our morning show sponsors. The time is 7:10.
yeah.
We're going to do that first because I need some of this Coke Piper Peach. We've got 3 different formats. We have Piper Peach Gospel, and Piper Peach Espanol.
See,
We've gone from his bedroom closet to another location that we had, and we've grown, and now we're here where we are, right across the street from Clanton Tractor.
in a great studio.
Yeah, this is awesome. We have three different. We have 2 studios and one where we can just record stuff.
Right.
And we have our cooking it up. We have that back there. We have so much going on. We now have a Peach Mobile I don't know what else to call it. And we do more.
It's better than what we used to call it.
Yeah, it is. I can't say that. Well,
Yeah.
it was before it got the rap on it, which are derogatory. So we're going to leave that. But we've been nominated, and I guess we've won it, Business of the Year.
Isn't that amazing? Well,
That
you got
is.
two different things.
Yes, and I forgot the other name.
It was
I told
Business
your
of
mom.
the Year and something. What was the
Chamber champion.
Yeah,
Baden.
Chamber champion. Baden got
Baden
that.
got that as individual
And he deserves it.
chamber
Because, you know,
champion.
this is the shining example, this radio, why I love coming down and being a part of this. Man, this is a radio station that still believes in communities and gets out in the community and does anything it can to help charities, some radio stations will do minimal for charities because it doesn't make them any money. And we don't care about that. Baden and Therese and everybody here at all the Piper Peach stations will go out and do things because it's the right thing to do and because it helps the community and because it's just what they want to do. And that's rare nowadays. And I've worked in radio all my life. And let me tell you, it was getting rarer and rarer as the last 10 years. And now no stations hardly do it because it doesn't make them money. That's gotten to be the bottom line. If it don't make
Right.
the money, I'm not doing it. And we get
Well,
out and go to
that's true.
chamber meetings. We recover everything. Y'all do remotes at lots of places. We have anybody on that needs to get the word out about helping the community or charity. I'm telling you, Baden deserves it. Y'all deserve it.
Thank you.
I just get to come down and play a little bit, but this station is doing a lot of things right that other stations don't do.
Well,
all
thank
over
you
the
for
country.
saying that. That's awesome.
It's true.
So yeah, we got that, and we're
Congratulations.
excited. We're gonna. I guess we'll get the official award or whatever when they decide when they're able to have the banquet. I think Rachel's
Yeah,
still
the
trying
chamber
to
banquet.
get that going. Also, thank you to Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Putter Up in Pelham, and they are having a parent-child tournament that they're doing.
Yep.
It's on February the 22nd. It starts at 1 o'clock.
That's coming up now. You
Yep.
know, that used to sound kind of far off when we first
Yeah, I
started
know.
talking about it.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So so next week it will happen.
I mean, we're getting
it's-
close to Valentine's.
Yeah, it's $40 per team. They're only going to have 18 teams, so you need to call or you need to go on their website, putterupbirmingham.com, and register for that because you have to register. And it is sponsored by Titleist, so big deal there.
That is a good deal.
And they are giving some of that back, but I don't remember where they're giving it back to.
It's at Recovery.
It's a recovery place. Also, thank you to Wood Surfside Marina, Market 22, This and That Vinyl, and welcome back. Workout anytime. We appreciate them. We could not do this show or have our station without our sponsors.
Right.
We appreciate
Sponsors
it so
who do
much.
so much for us.
All right, it's 7:15. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to dive a little more into the Super Bowl, the halftime shows, both of them, and we'll talk about the Olympics. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting